How we doing, family? Succeed thou. Welcome back to another message. This message ain't gonna be too long. I just wanted to get my thoughts out for today and be consistent within that. And within this consistency of abundance, within being consistent in my channel and just expressing myself. So, for today, I'm gonna be talking about how you are the programmer into the program that is your ego and can be programmed or hijacked, I guess, by social media, parasitic organisms, astral leeches, things of that nature. Things that siphon your energy, really. And so, I wrote down a little bit of things. The thoughts you allow, timelines you attract, awareness over your actions, the mindset you build, how you treat your temple, your position in life, frequency, etc. And I made the example within Mario Kart, right? If you play Mario Kart, Mario isn't going on the track by themselves and racing the track in under 2 minutes. If you know Mario Kart, I don't know if there is a racetrack that you can race under 2 minutes, but speaking in the terms of like time trials and getting your race within the track, right? For example, getting the best score on a test. Not that matters. Not that test matters, but being able to go 10 days fasting or staying consistent in your workout goals. I've been going 500 push-ups a day, and I feel the strength building up within my chest and my arms, and it's a beautiful feeling. And my abs too, I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you sit the controller down. You're playing Mario Kart, right? Mario is not going to know how to drive unless you got the auto drive on and the auto turning on. But no, we're not doing that. With all that off, right? How is Mario going to know how to drive? How is Mario going to know how to use the item? How is Mario going to know how to do a trick off the edge or do a shortcut at that? You are the one who programs that into the ego. Superheroes, villains, TV characters, movie characters, any type of reflection, video game characters too. Any other ego is just a reflection of your ego through perspective. And that's something I'm still understanding myself within the symbolisms within like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, and just getting really deep into that. Something I still gotta learn for myself, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But if you know, you know. As well as like, I feel like gods and goddesses too, going back into ancient Greece or Greek or Roman, they're all still present, but within either Greek or Roman mythology, there's a goddess that I did not do my research for this video. I could have easily wrote that down and go, but I didn't, so I apologize for that. But there's a goddess that helps kids travel through tunnels, and when you look at that too, there's goddesses that support orgies. There's gods and goddesses that support these satanic rituals. And it'll be like after they say the benevolent aspect of the gods or goddesses. It'll be like for fertility, good luck, things like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get into sex trafficking and all these things, and I should have done my research. My fault. Maybe for another video. I'm gonna write that down actually. We're gonna be getting into gods and goddesses in the next video, and how that is just a reflection of your ego, I thought I seen somebody, of your, not only your lower self. Let me write this down. Gods and goddesses. Your ego would be your lower self. What am I saying? But another thing with that too, not with gods and goddesses, that's gonna be for next video. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be tomorrow. But within being the programmer of the program and hacking into that, what do I mean hacking into that? Hacking into your DNA, hacking into your awareness, and not only taking your awareness back, but hacking into your DNA by eating healthy, by being mindful, by living for yourself and not living for external validation. Because that external validation that you look for, first of all, you're looking for that because you have trauma within you that's unhealed. All right, what did I write? People allow trauma through false light and artificial thoughts to override their awareness and mind plus nervous system to feel valued and wanted when the entire time you were the one giving definition to the title / emotion. So getting into religion, right? The best example that I've seen so far, and with manifestations too, if you are praying to a God that you want this to happen, you want this miracle to happen, right? God had no say in what happened, and we're talking about the physical God, G-O-D, God. Who is the God of this world? Satan, your ego. But when you pray to this God, when you pray to this man in the sky, God is not giving you that miracle. You are giving definition to the miracle that you want to happen. You are giving definition to what the miracle could never do for you, because outside of language, what is a miracle? What is a miracle when that was always destined to happen through what you put your awareness on, into, and what you manifest by your thoughts and what thoughts you allow and what realities you want to attract to yourself, what timelines you want to attract to yourself and embody. It just doesn't make sense. And so that's the title of this video. Take back the mind, or someone else will do it for you. Whether that may be an astral parasite. So I seen a video today talking about concerts, and when you go to a concert, there is a whole nother side to that within the artist or the celebrity or the idol or the actor, stage play, what? I forgot the word that I was trying to say. But 8 minutes. I was like, where's the time at? I didn't see it. These beings are not what you think they are being. These beings are Luciferian, satanic, and honestly, to my understanding, the being behind the being like Taylor Swift or Kai Cenat or all these beings are not being present within their being. They're allowing their beings to be hijacked into programming that allows them to seem like they have this rich lifestyle, which to a point they do, but everything they have is not theirs, it's loaned to them. And at that, they're constantly having to bend their back to their masters and allow their masters to do what they want to do, what they please to them. That's when you get into satanic ritual abuse. And this is a whole other video. I'm gonna write down that too, because I'm gonna get into that too. But I am being more consistent within my videos, and I am also with that too. I want you to understand the perspective that I'm bringing to you, and I want you to understand that with that comes research, with that comes your own perspective and your own understanding, because my understanding is not your understanding. All right, so next we'll do satanic ritual abuse within hidden societal realms. So what you put your awareness into is what will ultimately be will ultimately be brought right back to you. As within, so without. As above, so below. Wait, what's the other one? As within the universe, as the soul. As the universe, as the soul. Right? So whatever goes on within you consciously, everything is the mind. So your perspective on a day, because nothing defines a great day besides you. The day does not define a great day to be a great day, or a bad day to be a bad day. You define that. So when going into a day, remember the saying, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You may get in your head when you wake up, or you may not even want to get out of bed and go into work, speaking from personal experience. I wake up at 4 a.m., sometimes 3:30, to go to work at 5, right? So when I'm doing that, I may have not gotten enough sleep last night. I gotta go to bed like at 9 to get some good rest. Or I gotta take some naps and then, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, enough about me. Whatever the case may be, you may have to commute 2 hours. You may have to work hard labor. You may have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs for your family to provide. And that's understandable. Or someone may have cut you off, or whatever the case may be, because let's be honest, there's so many reasons that you could have, you could allow yourself to have a bad day. But it's about you being aware of the thoughts that you allow to control you. When you get into astral planes of existence and just where these thoughts are coming from, because not all of them are yours, right? We already know, we understand this. But wherever that thought is coming from, a lower dimensional entity could influence that. They could send you in a thought form to be like, oh, this person cut me off. Let me get emotional about this. And if you get emotional about that, you already lost. Now that entity is now hijacking your vessel, hijacking your awareness to harvest the energy off of you. And people do that as well. And so what is a human being at that point? You're told what a human is. Society is told what a human is, and that's why I feel like we hold this vessel. We're attached to this vessel because we're told what this vessel is. We're programmed into believing what this vessel is and how we are attached to it and how it is our identity through the ego. When you lose identity, this Mitsu, it becomes so everybody is an NPC, a non-playable character. Everybody is. That's why I used to call people bots and robots and NPCs, but at the same time, you have free will of your choices. You do not have free will. If you had free will, you would not be in the position, you would not be in the position you are right now. You have free will of the choices within the thoughts that you allow to play out. For example, it takes you to be day in and day out with your passions to be able to get that business that you want, or the land that you want, or the YouTube channel growth that you want, or whatever it may be. It takes consistency. You have free will of the choices within the thoughts to wake up and work out, and wake up and get into work, or wake up and affirm to yourself, I'm gonna have a great day today. No matter what happens today, I'm gonna learn from that experience. I'm gonna understand this experience. I'm gonna push forward and be myself, be authentic to myself, and I'm gonna spread and move with love and grace and health and love. Like I already said, love. You understand the point. You understand the point. And you waking up or rising with the affirmation or affirming yourself Today's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna eat healthy today. It's a miracle that I'm alive. But I can say that I'm alive because I understand that I am not alive, but I am alive within this experience that I experience, the observation through Justin. But it's good to be alive, and when you start affirming that to yourself, you will wake up and you will be just ready to conquer the day. You'll be ready. It's an internal feeling. It's like as if you just won $100. Basically, it's like, oh, I just got $100 in my bank account. And seeing beyond money, seeing beyond a physical currency, you getting up like that attracts infinite times more than that $100. My hair just fell out, sorry. But infinite health, infinite wealth, infinite currency. Because everything that you seek lies within you. Lies within you. You are no different than I am. We're all reflections of each other. Everybody has an ego. You can't kill your ego. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. You can't kill your ego because you reside within it. So if you kill your ego, you're killing yourself. That doesn't make shit. I was about to say, that doesn't make shit. That doesn't make sense. You can't kill your ego. You have to learn and understand to coincide with that and to teach it. Show it the way. Your ego is like a 5-year-old. Your subconscious is like a 5-year-old, 3-year-old. It's gonna do what it wants to do until you put a leash on it and say, hey Justin, you're gonna be a good little boy. You're gonna do what I tell you to do today. And Justin's gonna be like, yes, master. Right? That's how you should be thinking. If you're not thinking like that, you're going to allow your emotions to override you, or thoughts that are not yours. If you don't think like that, to a point, everybody has their own form. Not saying you gotta call yourself a good boy or whatever the case may be, but seeing that perspective and embodying that through your awareness, and however you want to call that, no doubts will only bring you betterment to yourself. No doubts will attract the realities that you seek for yourself because you put the work in. Your awareness and your awareness is being aware within your acts. So you're being mindful, you're being disciplined, and you're attracting that timeline because your thoughts attract as within, so without. Your thoughts create your reality and will attract that quantum timeline to you. If you can envision yourself being financially stable before the age of 30, if you can envision that, you can create that. Nothing is created until it's observed. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Nothing is created until it's observed or perceived through the mind. So who's to say you cannot create that? That's where you get into life is you versus you. Because nobody has to say in you doing that but you. If you put the work in, you'll get that. Life is great. And I'm gonna add to my next video too. I'm gonna add human trafficking to that as well. Human/child trafficking. And trafficking of consciousness as well coincides with that. And we're gonna intertwine that into the gods and the goddesses, and we'll get into Roman time periods, Greek time periods, and we'll get into farther than just that too. We'll dabble in Chinese mythology and just see really where I can go from that. But yeah, that's it for this video. I just want you to understand that you are the programmer of your program. That's it. Love y'all. I'm gone. Peace. Love and tranquility.